Hi, thank you for joining me. Today's date is December 1st, 2018, and it's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're watching this, congratulations, and thank you for tuning in just to see what I'm going to talk about. What I've been talking about that I took a break from for some personal reasons was a specific trade. So let me get that started and show you what I'm talking about so that you can understand what's going on. Now keep in mind, the market is closed, and it closed yesterday, Friday, at 5 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to take a few moments for me to be able to pull this up for you to see. In one moment, and I'll have just that. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting, congratulations. We just started a brand new month. We're in the month of December. So 2018 is almost done. And here's my trade. Here's the one that I've been talking about since June 25th of 2018. And at that time, I put in a buy, but as the time's been going on, I've changed that entry price because I've actually made profit on it. So the entry price I have now is at 0.68837. And my stop loss is at 0.62837, and my take profit is at 0.74837. Now, I want you to see something. Having my stop loss where it is, it's actually showing in a sec here, 6,000 pips or $60. Now the reason it's only $60 is and it's a negative is because that's the most I want to lose on this trade. So if I hit that, I will literally lose no more than 60 bucks. And you might think, oh, that's a lot of money, but it truly isn't. Because with my balance being at $1,000, $1,001.53, my margin level is sitting at 4,846.47%. With this going on, it has made it so this is a no-brainer. There's nothing that I can have to worry about. Like I said, the market's closed, so there is no movement here. And when it closed Friday, I was at a negative 68 cents or 68 pips, whichever you want to say. Now, I've been asked many times how I trade with no indicators, no trend lines, nothing. And that's what's called a naked chart. The reason I have it is because while I go through grand mal seizures in my sleep, I lose all my memory. So when I wake up in the morning, I have nothing. And relearning everything, including business, including how to trade on a daily basis, is just a bit too drastic if I have to mark up my chart every single day, because I don't understand it. So I'm going to want to know what's what. It just seemed smarter to go in a higher time chart and have a naked chart and not worry about the indicators. And I'll show you why as we speak. Now, many have asked me, why is your lot size so small? Well, it's a 0.01, meaning that my risk to profit ratio is 1-to-1. I have very little to worry about. My take profit is also at 6,000 pips or $60. 1-to-1 ratio. It just made sense to do so. And if there's a problem, I can go up or down wherever I wish to do. I can go out and profit. I can readjust my trade, my entry price, my stop loss, my take profit. It can all be adjusted because the market's always changing. Always. When you're trading, you trade right, but you look left. And I'll explain that as we go. Now, people have asked me, why do you stay in the day time chart? Well, here's why. Going down in the minute time chart, what can you see here? Basically nothing. It isn't doing much. In 1 minute, there's not much that you can see. Good luck with finding out where to put your entry price, your stop loss, or your take profit. The 5-minute time chart, there's a little bit of movement, not a lot though. Once again, good luck without the indicators, without marking up your charts, doing much of anything on a 5-minute time chart. Going into the 15-minute time chart, there is more information that goes back to now November 9th of 2018. Not that long ago. So there's not a lot of movement that you can actually see. And once again, without the indicators or the experience, I wouldn't advise going in the smaller time charts. Doing a 30-minute time chart, yeah, it's got my interest. I can see something happening, but I don't have a clear picture. And don't get me wrong, there are traders that trade on the 30-minute or less time charts, and to do so, they have no problem with it whatsoever, and they do win. They have the experience, they have the indicators, they have ability to mark up their charts and not have to remember it or relearn it every day. So that's the key right there, because trading takes 3 things: patience, consistency, and no emotion. Keep that in mind. Going into the hour time chart, yeah, I can see a whole lot more here, but I'm still seeing it only go back to September of 2018. So I don't have a clear, complete picture of what this trade is doing. I really don't. Going into the 4-hour time chart, once again, it looks great. And I'll be honest, it was about 3-4 months ago, give or take, that I would stop in the 4-hour time chart without a problem. And I thought I was doing okay till I realized it only goes back to January of 2018. Not enough time to get a full picture of this trade. Then we move into the daytime chart, which is where I stay. Because if you look at it, it goes back to March of 2014. Plenty of time. And the reason I say you trade right, but you look left, is because the way to find out where your trade's going to go or get a good idea, because they always repeat themselves, always have a pattern that they follow, is you put your cursor where your current trade is at and you go left until you come up to the same type of pattern that was previous, which is right here. And that, to me, looks like the trade is going to go up, following the trend lines, following the indicators that I learn as the day goes on. And it tests and retests, and it does inverted what? Head and shoulders, that's right. Or head and shoulders completely. Or they test and retest the entry. Sometimes you'll have a breakthrough, which is what took place right in here. It broke through and dropped down, but it's turning around like it is right here. And then it went into where it is now. You can see how many times it will go. Now, during the holidays, during this time of year, I would advise to keep your lot size to 0.01, nickel and diamond, and you'll succeed. Take your time, take the patience, and you'll do just fine. Now, with all that said, with the market closed, we're going to stop our screen share and see if there are any questions. Where do I get my indicators? Good questions. There's 5 areas I work with. 2 are Stevenson Lindor and Orrin Wright, who are educators through iMarkets TV. They will teach you from beginner all the way to advanced, from a naked chart to knowing where to put everything you need. But to have access to them, you need to get part of iMarkets Live. The third one is Christopher Terry, who is the CEO of iMarkets Live and has over 25 years of trading experience. So I would advise most people that experience will definitely tell you what you need to do. You can put your faith in them, because they will give you a very good indicator on what to do and when to do it. 4th area is Tracy Walker, who is my sponsor through iMarkets Live, and she holds summits as well as webinars that she will do a teaching to show people how to mark up their charts, how to find their entry price, how to find their stop loss and their take profit, when to get in a trade and when to get out of a trade. She has it all. Once again, to get access to her, you need to be part of iMarkets Live. And then the final place is Swipe Trades, which is an app that goes on our smartphones through iMarkets Live. That's correct. To get access to all of these areas, you need to either be one of 2 things. You need to go on Facebook and find Tracy Walker and befriend her, if you can, and go through what she calls an MBA summit, which just happens to be this. And she gives all the education and training that you need through Facebook. She'll find up and set it up for you, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. Having all of these indicators, all this information, doesn't do you any good unless you actually do the work. Learn the skill, get the education, and once you do, the skill will pay you for life. Going once, going twice, and gone. And thank you for joining me once again. And you go have a fantastic weekend, remainder of your day or night, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye for now.